welcome to another episode of Legion Elite Motorsports. I'm your host, Isaiah, and on today's episode, something dawned upon me. I have this nice engine, but what am I going to run it with? So let's see what upgrades we have for that specifically in this episode. So let's dive in. So, I basically have this motor that's allegedly to make all of this power, but what's going to control it? I mean, there's people that do the stock computer and do this reflash thing and kind of take it from there, which is cool. I mean, you got to shut off the car, hope you know what you're doing, and hope, you know, they don't blow your car up, stuff like that. And even then, yet and still, how would I control the Mivec? Lots of questions, but no answers. So, probably in a couple episodes ago, I actually talked to you guys about a standalone, which I already had purchased specifically for the build, and that is right here. It is the AEM EMS4, which, you know, should work pretty good. You got this, you gotta do your own wiring, and then instruction manual, and then USB, and then this is where you add all of your pins. That's a lot of extra work. And so what I did was I went on Facebook, asked some questions about, you know, general things like, is it easy to use? Like, do they have information to run this specific engine or something close to it? And a lot of people were telling me, no, you're better off going elsewhere with a different computer system. And I thought that was kind of weird. And then I, you know, looked deeper into it, and then come to find out, people have huge issues and problems with the words that are in here stating what wire goes where, ending up being something completely different once it's all wired together. So once it's all wired together, you know, you end up having some trials and tribulations, but you know, I'm pretty sure it's configurable, so you can switch it to what it's supposed to be and not have to completely rewire it, or so I assume. So I decided, also, because this unit is actually used, I don't really recall what vehicle it was used on, but I had to get my own separate harness and all of that good stuff. But I decided not to go this route. So in this box lives the computer system that's actually going to control everything. If I wanted to, I can add in an electronic throttle body. I can do the coil on plugs ran individually. I can change the crank sensor to an EDIS wheel. You know, I could change the cam sensor on the back, put, you know, a whole bunch of stuff. And I figured the best way to have options like that and the best user-friendly equipment is to get one of these. Bubble wrap. Kidding. Yep, if you guessed it, you're absolutely right. FuelTech. Got the harness. Don't have to do any wiring. It's all right here, which is great. And I'm pretty sure AEM has it that way also. But this is just better. So now that we have this bad boy, it is touchscreen, and it could pretty much do any and everything you think of, and some things you probably didn't think of. So when we open, FuelTech welcomes. All right. Stickers, lots of it. And then you have the hotkey. This is if you plug in a laptop. Then in this book, it tells you about the ECU you have, about the ECUs that they have, all of the features, traction control, electronic throttle body, flat shifting, boost control, you name it. It's all-in-one. It's waterproof. You can use it as your dash. You can add in your turn signals, your odometer, you name it. This is the only product in the world that's like that, and there's a reason why they are the best. So, comes with a full booklet of all of the goodies and whatnot, and how-tos, wiring, setups, injector, everything. Nice sleek package. And then here's the computer. Now, I'm not going to be running this one as a dash where you modify it and then now this whole thing is your dash. Tells you your oil pressure, your gas level, everything. I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to put this aside or make a separate mounting for this, because I do want to utilize, you know, more of a OEM original feel, just have the brain power of something up to date like this, which is actually awesome, and kind of take it from there. But this is exactly what we're gonna do. So definitely let me know what you think down in the comments. And I just wanted to share this tidbit of information with you guys because I didn't want to shortchange the engine in any way. And doing it this way is the best way. So that's what's coming for the Mirage. And a little bit more of an update. The fleet has gotten smaller. There we go. So you can actually see. So now it's just these three cars. The Mirage, the VR4, and the Starion. I am going to be doing some episodes on this coming up soon, because this car is going to be running quite shortly. So that's definitely coming up. But of course, we got to finish this one up. Now, the car that's missing is the black Conquest. I basically ended up letting it go to basically make room for a new project. And yeah, that one's going to be coming up, I believe, the end of this month, somewhere around there. So definitely stay tuned for that. But it definitely went to a good home. The person it went to is a supporter and a previous owner of the Starquest. So I'm glad that he has it and not just someone that's going to destroy it and send it down the pasture. So with that being said, I want to play a couple of these clips remembering the black Conquest. some other tidbits, I'll be able to fine tune it. But it is running, and I'm going to give it a couple revs for you so you know what's going on. All right, so here we go. Sounds pretty good. Okay, so in commemoration of the Black Quest being sold, I'm going to be offering a Stage 1 Legion Elite Motorsports kind of a kit, which improves throttle response, just overall power. And it's a Stage 1 kit, and it's going to be available to you guys now. Okay? So just want to tell you a couple of things of what it consists of, basically. So we're talking a new turbocharger, new downpipe, new intake, let's see, injectors, fuel pressure regulator, brand new actually, Microtech LT9C computer that's going to be coming from Australia, somewhere around there. So there's going to be, you know, a shipping process. Usually about 30 to 60 days normally for the shipping of the computer. So the earlier you you know, get the kit, it's going to be 1 out of 50. It will not be done again. It's actually going to come with a placard. I'm going to show you guys where the placard is going to be on each and every one of these cars, and it's going to be labeled 1 through 50. And once the 50th one is done, we're going to start on to the Stage 2. But that's here nor there. We'll get into that a little bit later. But basically, once you get this kit, it's going to utilize the throttle body injected intake manifold, stock intercooler piping, except the blow-off valve will be added into the system. Also, new downpipe. If you already have your exhaust done beforehand, the better the outcome of the performance. The stock exhaust system is kind of, well, not kind of, but very restrictive. So the better you have that sorted out, the better the performance will be on the back end with the Stage 1 kit. So that's going to be available as of now, like I told you. And yeah, Stage 2 is going to require some engine disassembling, to say the least. But yeah, we'll definitely get into those specs as soon as all 50 are pre-ordered and sold. So contact me via Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you name it, and you know, ask me for the details and I'll explain it out to you a little bit better than this video. I want to make sure I'm not going to forget anything pertaining to the kit. You also do have to deliver your car to me here in Orlando, Florida, for installation of the kit, because there is welding required, things of that nature. So definitely keep that in mind. If you have a way for me to get to you on the other end, then we're talking flight fees and all that other good stuff like that there. But you know, it's a nice special item I want to provide to all of my viewers and subscribers and stuff like that. Something that you can get a piece of Legion Elite Motorsports besides merchandise. So yeah, just wanted to explain that to you guys, and let's continue on. Okay, so the placement will be, oh geez, I haven't opened this car in a long time. All right, so the placement will be right in here. On every single car that I do, the badge has to be placed in that area. It is 2x4, so should fit in there perfectly. Of course, I'm going to measure it, make sure, but it should fit right in that area perfectly. So anyone who does have a stage 1 kit, they will get their car returned with that emblem, which is going to be numbered 0 to 50, or excuse me, 1 to 50. So let's keep that in mind. And also, I'm going to show you guys in this upper corner, right over here, a little idea of what the plate actually looks like. So as you're looking at it, you'll be able to see that. It's going to come also, because I didn't mention it, it's going to come with a boost gauge in the center and a wideband down there. So when it's being tuned, everything will be accurate and 100% turnkey, ready to go. So yeah, definitely hit me up via any one of those methods and we'll be good to go. So also the fuel pressure regulator will be pretty much identical to this one. I've had huge success with those and they work perfect. Never had a problem. Actually, I put it on every single one of my cars that I do because I know, you know, hasn't had a problem. So the Mirage is getting one. The black Starion that's now gone has one on it. The silver car has one on it. And, you know, along with the downpipe, what is actually going to consist of is just the piece to adapt to whatever kind of system you have, whether it be stock, whether it be modified, it's going to adapt to whatever exhaust you have. And same deal with the intake manifold. The top hat's going to be modified. I'm going to get perfect length spacers made. It's not, you know, too crazy as far as the spacer and the injectors for the throttle body injected manifold. I'll give you a little preview of the injectors that you'll be receiving. And again, you should definitely see it over here in this corner. So you could view that as I'm telling you about the kit. And yeah, so I'm excited. That's definitely going to come together nice. And I want to make sure everyone is a part of it. So definitely hit me up and we'll knock it out the park. And with that being said, we're going to call it an episode right there. Also, I want to wish everyone a happy Father's Day. You know, get some rest, get your eat on for all of the fathers out there. Definitely happy Father's Day. And I will see you guys next time. And remember, knowledge is power.